And now, live from the studios of WHUC, this is Real Talk, where we get you something to talk about.
Good evening, and thank you for joining me on another edition of Real Talk. I'm your host, Tamora Haymon. Today, our guest is no stranger to basketball community. Prior to Hines, he served as the boys basketball head coach at Terry High School. While at Terry, he led his team to 2 Region 6A tournament championship titles. Joining me now is the new Lady Bulldogs head basketball coach, Perry Fletcher. Let's give him a round of applause. We appreciate you taking the time out of your schedule to sit and talk. First things first, you're 3 months into your new position as head basketball coach team. What is the biggest obstacle you faced since taking on the new position?
Well, first, Tamora, I am so grateful to be on this show with you. You are doing a fabulous job.
Thank you.
I'm excited that our AD, Nathan, our president, gave us the opportunity to come and be a part of this Hines experience. The Utica campus is beautiful. Probably the biggest obstacle I face right now is just the drive time. You know, I'm still living in Brandon. I haven't moved on campus yet, but as soon as I make that transition, everything will be better. I'm working with some great people, so really don't have many challenges because everybody's so helping and point me in the right direction.
Yes, sir. With your coaching style, what have you implemented into your team's training regimen?
Probably the biggest thing that we focus on, the foundation of our program, is just discipline. Discipline and pride. You know, the program for the last few years has been in a rebuild mode since Coach Reed left. She did an awesome job. Coach Glass was here. I thought she did the best that she could do with the resources that she had. So the biggest thing that we've trying to implement is just creating a culture, a championship culture of basketball, and just building that pride and understanding what it means to be a Bulldog, to be a part of the Hines culture. So that's the biggest thing that we're trying to implement on ground level one, is just pride and building a culture of championship.
Yes, sir. What do you do to motivate the team to play hard and play well together?
Probably the biggest thing is to just try to be the example, bring the energy every day in practice, and let the girls know that you got to play for each other. You know, it's a family atmosphere. In order to be a successful team or a championship team, you got to get them to buy into family. So the biggest thing that I push is to getting the girls to buy into each other, not just on the floor, but off the floor as well.
Yes, sir. We are going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we will have more information from Coach Perry Fletcher.
Real Talk will be right back after this. When stories hit home, you can trust the WHUC News 17 to give you the information you need.
Here's the photos, Thursday, August 19th.
If it's Hines Community College news around the campuses.
And this is only the beginning. We have a full week of activity.
Weather.
And now in Crystal Springs, as you can see down.
Sports.
Hines is ready to get back to usual by starting the semester off with sports.
And more. We are WHUC News 7, Hines' only college news station that cares. And now, Real Talk continues.
Welcome back, everyone. Just a quick update. We are here with Coach Perry Fletcher, head coach of the Lady Bulldogs Basketball Team, and he is going to give us a little more information on his role and what he has planned for the season. So, Coach Fletcher, you came here with our Lady Dogs coming out of a losing season. What are you going to do to help the Lady Bulldogs bounce back?
Well, the biggest thing, like I said earlier, we're just trying to create a culture of excellency. It's been an easy transition. You know, I've been getting great help from Coach Nevels, who does a great job with the boys program. People like Mr. Epton over in recruiting, he's been good with us. Just everybody's been so helpful on the campus. So the biggest thing, I'm just trying to get the ladies to understand that we have a unit here. We have resources here to help them be successful off the court and on the court. So the biggest thing, the biggest challenge is to get them to understand what we have already. And when we can maximize what we have already, I believe everything else will fall into place.
Yes, sir. Why did you decide to come to Utica to coach the Lady Bulldogs?
Well, I feel like this was an opportunity for me to really challenge myself. You know, I've been coaching over the last 20 years. I started out coaching collegiate athletes at Alcorn State University. I played at Jackson State University. So I'm no stranger to HBCU. So I was drawn to Hines, number one, because it's a HBCU. I love everything that Hines here in Utica stands for. I love the alumni. I've been eyeing Hines in Utica my whole life because I'm a Mississippi boy. I'm a country boy. So it feels right to be here. Secondly, I've been an assistant principal at high school and coaching high school sports the last 15 some odd years. And my son, who's a sophomore at Brandon High School, I was coaching at Terry. So the biggest thing that pushed me to get back on the collegiate level is so I could have more time to watch him grow and play as an athlete. I thought it wasn't fair if I would have made him move from Brandon to come to Terry just because I was coaching there. So God opened this door for me to come on the collegiate level. We play on Monday, Thursday. He play on Tuesday, Friday. So it actually works out. It works out pretty good.
Yes, sir. I understand you have another role besides just being a coach. From my understanding, you're a pastor at Greater New Friendship Baptist Church in Brandon. Does being a pastor influence the way that you coach?
Most definitely. Being a pastor, that's who I am. Coaching is just what I love to do. So coaching and pastoring, they're really the same thing. The only difference in pastoring, I have a congregation. Coaching, I have a team. Both of them the same. Pastoring, you're trying to lead sheep to a greener pasture. You're trying to get them to the destiny that God will have for them. Coaching, you're trying to lead athletes to their next phase in life and also to a championship season. So they both hand in hand, the same discipline, the same attributes and attitude that I teach as a pastor, the same thing I teach as a coach. You know, I'm able to do what I'm gifted to do because I have a wife at home who been with me. We was high school sweetheart, and she loves me for being not just a coach but a pastor. So because of who she is, it helps me to be who I am, and she helped me keep the balance between the two.
Yes, sir. Before we go, is there anything else you would like to say to Bulldog fans out there who are waiting for this upcoming season?
Bulldog fans, I'm excited that you all have given me this opportunity, and I guarantee it that we're going to put a product on the floor that you're going to be proud to say that you're an alum of Hines and Utica Bulldogs. And I'm grateful for Mr. Chrysler and his whole program. This is awesome. I look forward to doing more on this talk show. Go Dogs.
Thank you so much, Coach Perry Fletcher. We are so glad to have you here at the U. I can't wait to see how the season is going to go. Very excited to see what the team is going to do this year. You're going to catch me in the crowd in my Hines shirt yelling, "Go Lady Bulldogs." Everyone, please give Coach Perry Fletcher a round of applause again.